We sometimes compete with other realtors for a listing, and on occasion, the seller chooses one of them. We always like to ask for feedback afterwards. What could we have done differently, or what might the other broker have said or promised that really put them over the top? So we're looking to improve our game, but frequently this conversation leads to a face slap because the seller didn't choose the realtor based on qualifications. What issue do you think made the difference? I want to encourage you first to like and subscribe for more tips. So what is this very common difference maker that sellers often use to choose their realtor? It's price. You choose your realtor based on who says the highest number. There are so many problems with that, I hardly even know where to begin. Some realtors actually go in with a strategy of saying a very high price for this very reason. It's called buying the listing. They're not being forthcoming. They're not being honest. They hope to be around for the third or fourth price adjustment so that they can get a sale. Every seller wants top dollar, I get that, but the way to get there is not pricing high. The way to get there is pricing correctly for the market based on comparables and then separately choosing who's the most qualified real estate broker, the best listing broker in Tacoma. Two decisions, where to price and who's most qualified. And here's my advice on what you should be looking for in a realtor. Three pillars actually go into the best listing broker in Tacoma, or any market for that matter. Number one is experience. An agent who's been around the block and who's seen a lot of real estate transactions, a lot of homes, has lived through the pitfalls so that you don't have to. There's no substitute for doing the reps. When something goes sideways, and it will, you want someone who's navigated that before. An experienced real estate broker can avoid issues before they even become a problem. Or they can solve those behind the scenes so that you're not getting stressed out unnecessarily. Number two is communication. We're constantly shocked that when we go show a house that we don't get a call back from the listing broker asking for our feedback. I don't know what they're telling their sellers or how their sellers are making strategic decisions going forward without that crucial feedback. You make better decisions when you know what's going on. You want an agent who talks to you, reports back, and actually answers their phone. You also want a broker who understands good brokerage. Back and forth conversations with the other realtors, with you, with buyers who are asking questions. We never progress to getting in contract with a buyer without first talking to their real estate broker and their lender. The information that you can glean in a back and forth conversation is invaluable in making good decisions. You don't even know what you don't know, but sometimes things just bubble up. Not all agents understand this, but it's their job. So many agents just send a quick text with a question and that's it. So they're missing the boat. Number three, marketing. No, agents do not all do the same thing when it comes to marketing. We hear this common misconception from sellers all the time. 90% of buyers see your home online first, and if the photos are dark and grainy, you're missing an opportunity. You want bright and inviting, and I could go on and on. The exposure needs to be broad and strategic. So is there a real plan or just a sign in the yard and a prayer? On this, just ask prospective realtors about their specific marketing plan. Let them tell you. Do they know who the likely buyer is for your specific property? And do they know how to reach them and motivate them? A good realtor will walk you through all of this, a thorough plan. They'll show you examples of their past marketing. If you focus on experience, communication, and marketing, you dramatically increase your odds of hiring the best listing broker in Tacoma. And one last thing, make sure you hire a realtor That means they are bound by the Realtor Code of Ethics.